Yes. Absolutely.
It's good times.
We enjoy
Okay.
the play place and
Okay.
make it our
Hey,
home.
Dust.
There we go.
Dust.
I don't know what
You
happened.
okay?
All I know is that I started talking, and then you guys went, "Yeah, that's fair," and then started yelling, and I don't like. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you were robotic all over the place, and I think Stream died for a moment there.
It did.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you start. You were saying.
Hold on. I'm making sure everything is up and running. I hope everyone's still.
I held with bated breath. I thought that silence was you dying
Dying again, yeah.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Did the dream start over? Yeah, the stream? Yeah, it did. Oh well. Yeah, what's it called? Fuelin, a creature built to be loyal and fight for you, is resting his head on the top of this couch and is doing the thing that dogs do when they give you like a pouted side eye when they're begging for something. And their eyes are bouncing between you and the bacon.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, did we make enough? Oh,
Kobach will do away with his serve of protein. If there isn't enough, he'll split his share and sort of toss a piece to Phelan.
He takes it.
Dust does the same.
Oh, he takes both, and he just pulls himself outside, and because it's a little undercooked, it's very like chewy, and he's just like pulling it apart on the ground outside.
oh,
Good for him.
that's not a very large piece of bacon.
I mean, he's a very big dog, but I don't even think they make pigs that big. So
Maybe, right. If I were to learn, like, enlarge on a pig, and we slaughtered it, and we made bacon out of it, you think that would work?
Why don't you just enlarge in bacon?
Oh, I don't know.
Amaya puts her head in her hands.
I don't know how to do that one yet. But once I do, I'll try it.
I'll get that.
That
I believe
sounds
in you.
so nice, actually.
I believe in you.
I'll make sure it's all a little well done. Right. We do like our bacon a little well done, very crispy.
And the fat on it's crispy.
Big fan when it's crispy.
Oh yeah.
What do you have a +2 in AC from, Mom? Where did that come from? Oh, that's from Shield of Faith. That makes sense.
Oh, that was from. Okay, well then I don't need that.
From 2 sessions
Yeah, I
ago.
got rid of it.
Yeah.
I got rid of it. We're good.
Get out of here. I should probably eventually equip that leather armor.
Do you have it on currently?
What?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you haven't been wearing it.
I don't.
No.
I don't know.
You currently have it
I
on.
feel like my
You need to raise your dexterity if you want a higher AC.
What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah. Currently, strength and dexterity are your lowest stats.
Yay!
What?
But yeah. And you guys will eat breakfast for a bit. And as time passes for a little bit, each of you sort of just casually talking and whatnot, the scribe will sort of pause, say, now we do have to decide where we need to go next. Also, how much longer we want to keep up with the ruse of, well, being under Josiah.
Kobach scowls. Just a little.
Well, I suppose it's a matter of what he'll do once he finds out.
Well,
Kill you guys.
Yes, that is highly possible. We'd have to make sure he can't do that. I don't think he can actually kill us when he is reaching out to us like he was yesterday. But if we're in Dacia when that happens, that's not going to go well.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gone!
No.
What?
Oh, no. Oh,
There we
there.
go.
Oh, he's there.
There we go.
There
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Oh, fuck.
If we're in Dacia when
Oh yeah. If we're in Dacia when we tell him, things are going to, well, break bad, so to speak.
Oh, I have a friend in Dacia who might be able to, help us out a little bit.
Oh really?
Really?
Who might that be?
I'm gonna cast Sending on No.
On who?
On No from
Oh, okay, what do you say to no?
I say, hi, No, it's Mop. I am doing well. I want you to know I forgive you and miss you.
You're texting like my dad.
There you go. I had to count 20.
That's what you said to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see, hold on. Okay, he will respond. You get back. I literally turned you in for hundreds of gold. I don't care how you are.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
So we're killing him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a gun, actually.
Who has a gun right now?
Mop just looks sad for
Miles.
some reason because they don't hear the response.
Oh, Mop.
Would he say anything else?
I don't know. What did
No,
he say?
you
I
didn't
guess-
mention that you left, so he doesn't know that. He'll just, yeah, that's all he sends you.
Oh,
Are you okay, Mop?
yeah, I'm okay.
Cass is
Don't
just
look
like reach
okay.
over. Cass is gonna reach over and just lightly like pat Mop on the back.
Maybe he's just a little mad at me. Maybe it's my fault.
Oh my god!
I'm sure it's not your fault, Mop. Who?
Oh, my friend No. He's a changeling I met on a boat sometime.
Yeah.
We were friends and we played checkers all the time. I kind of maybe kidnapped him inadvertently, but
Cass is gonna blink and just look over to like the rest of
But
the party.
I honestly thought that we'd move past that.
What happened after that?
Oh, he turned me in.
Oh, buddy.
But it is also my fault for upsetting Josiah like I did.
What did you do to Josiah?
What did you, if you don't mind me asking, what did you do to upset him?
Oh, I tried turning. him into
Cass,
But
I
mine's
was
gonna
gonna
come
look over at
where
Mop,
she
but
looks
then you found
horrified for like a minute, and then she just goes back to looking like the most tired
Cass-
person in the world.
I rolled an 18. Cass doesn't laugh out loud.
You can't see it
What do you-
behind. You can't see it behind the. His mouth is absolutely smiling.
Wait, so do you know why it didn't work?
Well, he just seemed completely
Oh.
he just completely blocked
Oh,
it.
it's annoying when they do that. Maybe we should try it again if we ever have to like see him again.
No,
Okay.
I'll
No!
distract
I don't
him,
know.
and you can try it again.
no.
This
Can't exactly ask that anymore.
This is if we run
Please
into like him
confirm.
actually, and not just like what he did last night. She says to the rest of the room, hearing the like chorus of sighs.
there's no next time. Next time you do that, you're just probably going to die.
Yeah, maybe it's best to not,
I mean, we still have.
provoke him like that.
I guess if we really wanted to, right? We could do something with this, and I put the stone on the table. The command stone.
True.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Can we still look at it? And remember how we fucking slapped it out of that guy's hand? And then he looks back to him up and he's like, do you know what that does? Because
No.
I got the general idea of what he was trying to do, but it's like,
Oh.
maybe
Oh.
he's just an idiot and he forgot, or it's like not a thing.
Bob starts slapping the table in front of the scribe, just really excited. Oh.
Yes.
The thing you taught me.
Oh, which one? Identify.
Infect. Yeah, identify.
All right.
Identify.
Yeah. You spend a minute and cast Identify. I also took off a 3rd level spell slot for you. I don't think I'll need to because you're going to be on this caravan for a bit, but you know.
Yeah.
Cast Identify on the command stone. All right. I think you get back. This is an object. It appears to be a modified sending stone. Where instead of, sending messages to people from far away or to people that would have another sending stone, it is commanding people that have a type of magic that is specifically in-tuned to the stone. And you think that right now that magic is the chained lesion, basically. Like, there is a specific type of enchantment that is put on the chained lesion that makes them susceptible to this.
Oh, okay. Which I believe it's my specialty. It's enchantment. And it basically does what you think it does. And it commands people in chain legion.
Oh shit. So that... But actually, out of character real quick, this is the one that we got from the Red Cloaks when they fought us, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. I want to make sure before I make an ass of myself.
We slapped him around.
Yeah. So, when the Red Cloaks were going to use it, they were going to try and control us, essentially. Yeah. Bastards.
I knew I was right to go in shooting.
Yes.
Well, I'm personally glad that whatever magic they tried to put on us didn't work then.
By the way, where are we going?
The scribe sips his tea. What a wonderful question. There's a couple options. If we are going to be looking for Nelra, it would be wise to ask around populated spaces first, see if there's been any sightings of him. Josiah had specifically mentioned the Talons, so we could try and go there. We could go through Sudal, we could go through the Deadlands. It'd be quicker, but they're called the Deadlands for a reason.
Bob's eyes will just widen in the mention of Sudal.
You remember that note of yours? That no, not the note of yours. The one that you were able to read the back of, Scribe, that we found way back when. That also mentioned the Talons, right?
Indeed, it did.
Yeah, I mean, okay. It seems like we're headed. We should head that way, but I think we should go through Sudal. I think, if I recall correctly, there should be we go southways, take a right, and then go through Sudal. Pit stop there, and then go upwards to the Talons. It might take a little while, but probably a better idea to go that way than through the fucking Deadlands.
It is true. We'll stop by a few places. We might... I don't know if we'll end up going to Massadir's... No, Massadir... I'm thinking of Metnos. Might have to go by Metnos' tower, but we'll probably go through Sudal proper after we get to the marsh. Oh, we might pass by the Isle of Ard if you'd like to take a stop by there.
I want Metnos' book too.
You want to be a necromancer now?
We'll double class, but I'm wizard.
What?
I'm wizard too. Wizard 1 and Wizard 2.
I'm
Wizard
Wizard
squared.
too. But yeah, and he's gonna sort of like you said a lot of names just then. It's Metanos?
Oh, yes. A necromancer used to have a tower. There's undead near it. It's a place where a lot of bandits tend to hide out.
Lovely, and I can imagine that's. I could just imagine. And then what was the other one? The Ard? Isles of.
Oh, Isles of Ard. Yes, that is. Well, it's really just an islands with a couple temples to Ard on them. That's where his worship is primarily.
Okay, I mean we might have a look through there then, but Sudal would probably be a good place to look because, or at least to start sort of asking questions. Two birds with the one stone, but we also have a little bit of he rattles his coin purse. Just in case we find anything in Sudal that might be helpful for us. I personally get a little bit anxious when I have to hold on to too much money at one time. So, but that's just me. It's like you mentioned before, bandits. Too many of them in Falana. You wouldn't think it, but no, all over the place. Not just in Dacia.
Indeed. Well, in that case, and he kind of picks himself up, I will get us going to Sudal. Our first stop, we might need to stop by the checkpoint if it's still active. If not, our first stop will be Sudal proper.
Sounds good.
We'll see if we can get any information there. Maybe ask around, take a bit of a break. There are plenty of people in Sudal. It would be nice to take a stop in that city. It's all lifted up. It's very nice.
Would you like if I can probably ask him. I'm not sure if he can understand me, but would you want Phelan to sort of like trail behind the caravan, make sure things are okay behind, or?
We'll bring him inside.
He's a little bit too big for that, I think.
We could try.
I don't know about that one.
Big doggy.
Big dog.
Big dog.
Come on.
He's
Come
stuck.
on, Phelan.
He's
Come
stuck.
on. Come on, Phelan. Come on. You
He's
can do
doing
it.
the
Come
thing where like he's putting his back legs against like the side, and like his nails are like scratching against the wood, and he's just like meh, meh, meh.
Yeah.
No.
And then he
No,
just
wait,
falls.
wait, wait, wait.
He just falls on his back and rolls over.
on.
Oh,
He
buddy.
Love that guy.
I mean, we could also get him back up on the porch, right? Right?
Could do that.
Here, hang on.
Cass hops out, looks at Phelan, and they reach their hand out.
They
Let
They put
Phelan
a-
sniff.
So you reach him out to sniff, and he puts a paw on your hand.
Cass just has, like, their eyes just light up, and they look round to the group, and they're just like, oh, holy shit, but, like, that's what their expression is like. They look so happy.
That's a big
They're
ass
like-
celestial dog, dude. That's a
Wait.
celestial dog.
Phelan.
They put their paws up.
Come on, out to the porch. Come on.
Hold on.
It's gonna make an acrobatics roll for the dog. Oh no.
It jumps forward, and then it hits its head against the post, and then just falls.
Oh,
Just
Phelan.
falls to the ground. And then it just kind of shakes its head. You hear its ears flap a little bit.
oh no.
It pokes its head through the rope.
Oh.
Cass is gonna, like, put both of their hands, like, under Phelan's, like, chin, and they're just gonna scritch.
His tail starts wagging.
That's...
But yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Phelan, you're fucking class.
It's up to you, Mr. Scribe. I don't mind if he's at the front or at the back. Just let me know, and I'll I'll tell him what to do, and I think he'll listen to me. I've got a bit of a good feeling about that.
All right. For now, I would say probably watch us from behind. That way, if anyone's following us, we can, well, put a stop to that.
Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. It was very surprising to me to have us get from one spot to the next without getting, like, robbed. I'm sort of anticipating it at this point, but hopefully the big fucking direwolf will dissuade people from doing that. You never know, though. People was pretty stupid.
I mean, you're kind of threatening enough so that most people will be like, no thanks. At least, like my family wouldn't want to rob you guys.
Kovac shrugs.
Okay, you're missing. Okay, Cassian's not in there, but you guys are missing something. You are missing something. The crowd just said. I'm not saying anything else. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell? What the hell?
DM.
But,
Yeah.
Can I can't like unsummon Argyle, can I?
You
you
can.
can dispel them, yeah.
Oh. I mean granted, couldn't you just Kovac, couldn't you just and then just Argyle turns into a puff of smoke?
And then Kovac watches Argyle just fucking vanish, and it's just like,
Squeak!
I mean, I could, but again, it's good to have it's good to have someone else with us, you know, an extra pair of eyes and whatnot. Also, it's a big wolf.
Are you saying that my eyes aren't good enough?
No, your eyes are great. It's just,
But they're not good enough.
He counts his two. He counts Kraggle's two. He counts Mop. He counts Amaya. He counts the scribe, and then he counts Cassian. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
No, actually only 10. Amaya's eyes are closed.
Yeah, Maya's eyes
Yeah.
are closed. Forgot
That's true.
about that.
Amaya can't see. 10 eyes then, I guess. And it's like 12 eyes, better than 10.
Huh?
Okay, whatever. You just take another scoop of his parfait. But yeah, he's going to look at Craggletooth, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, I mean, did you mention your family?
Yeah, they live around Sudal.
We're neighbors.
What?
My family lives around Sudal.
You too?
Yeah.
We could visit both of them. We could stop in for Mop's family, and then we could probably stop by mine too.
We could do that. It's just we can't really. I don't think we can tell them about everything that we're doing.
I haven't seen my parents in like 16 years.
Huh.
Oh,
If we see them, I mean, I'd be happy to stop over. It's just, again, we probably can't tell them what we're doing. And he sort of glances to Amaya.
I'm so sorry, I was not paying attention. Which is
Oh no, he wasn't addressing Amaya, but he was just talking to a crowd, being like, yeah, we probably can't tell your parents or your family what we're doing for like obvious reasons, and then sort of just side glanced at Amaya.
You could probably see that Amaya is kind of just like focused on like her bowl of like parfait in front of her. She looks a lot more tired than usual.
Sleepy, eepy.
And that comment about not telling, then Craggletooth kind of rolls her eyes and goes, I think I can lie better than you can. Not gonna. I'm just saying.
Hey, Kovac's just gonna blankly look at Craggletooth.
I'm gonna have to spend an hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to spend an hour waking up Argyle again.
No, you don't need to.
Oh.
It's let me see really quick. As an action, as an action, you can temporarily dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension.
Oh.
As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any occupied space within 30 feet of you.
Put it back. Put him back.
I put Argyle back.
Bring him back.
Got you.
Yeah, Kovac's
Never
gonna sort of
question
just safely roll his eyes like trying to.
Oh, he's massive.
Big rat.
Out of curiosity, what is Kovac's deception modifier?
It is a +4.
Okay. Yeah. Crackletooth is a +8.
Yeah, because you got proficiency.
I do have proficiency, yes.
That's huge. But yeah, what's up, C?
I was gonna ask Dust.
Yeah?
The shifting thing.
Yeah.
If I shifted now, does that just mean I have one left, even like when we're not in combat or anything like that?
Actually, you're level 5 now, so you have 3.
Woo!
And I mean, we're gonna long rest like a couple times anyways, so it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna have Cass shift to the wolf form to play with. Foil him.
Aw, that'd
Uh,
be so funny.
I can't really.
Who
So
would have
I
been?
I can't add the long tooth thing into the sheet itself, but I'm just gonna keep your fangs there. Just know you have that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yippee.
It's 8 now. Let's go.
Yeah.
And Cole's gonna finish his parfait, sit it down. He's just gonna be like, I'm gonna go quickly check on the dogs, plural, and then head out to go meet the dogs, the human looking dog and the big dog. True.
Cass is still just vibing, petting, foiling. The
Yeah.
Kovac, and they've got like this big, like they've just got this like smile. Hey, bud.
It seems like you're getting along very well with him.
You think so?
Yeah,
I mean, I
do.
hope so.
Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty happy. Yeah, he's gonna add to it because Cassian's like scratching him under the chin, right?
Yeah.
Kovac's gonna go for behind the ears.
Oh, this guy's having the time of his life.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, pet the dog, and then he's
You pet the dog.
yeah, and then he's gonna speak to
Big
Foylan.
wolf.
Again, not actually super sure if Foylan can even understand him to begin with. But he's going to be like, okay. So whenever the caravan is on the move, little guy, he says, very tongue in cheek because
Foylan rolls his eyes.
It would be great if you could keep an eye on the back of the caravan, and if you see anything that looks suspicious or anything that might be following us, just bark really loudly, or
howl.
make some noise and we'll come running. But otherwise, if we're not in motion, then you're obviously more than welcome to come and say hello because we love you. I love you, at least. I know the Cassian does as well.
Cass just grins.
Foylan nods, and presses into your hand for a second, before sort of lifting himself up and walking away.
All right. Keep safe, buddy.
You hear a bark.
He's gonna. Yippee! He's gonna look at
You
Cassian.
hear one of these? Yeah.
Was
Benny.
that Benny?
That was Benny, absolutely.
Yeah, that was Benny.
Penny.
Benny.
But yeah, Kovac's gonna sort of nudge Cassian and say, "It looks like you're not the only dog that we've got running around here."
Cass
Not
just
anymore, at
squints
least.
at Kovac.
What? The old saying of dogs and pets and whatnot. It's good to have more.
Mhm. Aye, but
Why?
that would work more with dogs and cats. Wolves.
Yeah, it's called a wolf pack, isn't it?
Cass just blinks for a moment, and then they just snort and stand up.
Kovac's gonna humorously slap Cassian on the back. Not hard, but just like just one of those douche, and say I appreciate you being so nice with him. But yeah, I think he really likes you for whatever that's worth.
Cass smiles, and they just give a nod, and then they're like, "I'm glad for that, actually."
Always good to have people.
Aye,
I say
sure.
people. It is a lot, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Go's gonna head back inside.
Mhm. And as you head back inside, the scribe heads outside, and all of you feel the caravan start to move. So you'll begin to head downwards toward Sudal. Over the next couple days, you guys can go about your business, do whatever you'd like to do. If there's anything in particular you'd like to do, you absolutely can. You're going to take a stop. The sort of end of that is you're going to be taking a stop at the checkpoint, which is halfway to Sudal from where you are, which should take about 3 to 4 days to get to. I will say, at some point in these 3 to 4 days, Amaya, you get you out of nowhere hear Josiah's voice and are confused and recognize it as a sending spell. And you get the message, going to need you to be self-sufficient for a bit, dealing with some undead problems back in Dacia.
Mm-hmm.
I should
wonder
be
what's
out
going on.
for a week.
Ooh.
What's going on
Yeah,
in
good.
Dacia?
Good.
What's
1 week,
going on?
make it 2. 1 week, make it 2 weeks. Make it 3. Make it 4. Fuck
Make
you.
it a year.
Make it a month. Anyway,
Holy
sorry.
shit.
If you can't tell, we love Josiah. We hate him.
You
Oh, he's
But-
a great character. Like,
Oh yeah, no, he's lovely. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like anything to do, I think Govok's just gonna sort of absent-mindedly just be checking the armory, making sure everything in it is well maintained, just in case. You never know. Smiley face. But yeah, otherwise, not much else that I would want to do. Don't know about the rest of the party.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sending spell, bless you, when
Bless you.
did Josiah send it to Amaya?
Probably 2 days into like this little 4-day journey.
Okay. Alright, then that will leave us, doing some mental math, that will leave us then like 5 days.
Yeah.
Run about.
Schley.
Yippee!
Okay.
5 days without any fucking interruption. Get this guy out of here. I'll fuck that. No, anyway,
Do you respond to Josiah, by the way? Or do you just give like a, yep, got it?
Can I? Like, can Amaya?
Yeah. You have a
Is she
25-word response. Maximum
Amaya-
25.
Yeah. Amaya, I don't think is quite the wordy person. To be honest, she's still somewhat mad at Josiah, for putting her in the quote-unquote chained legion. However, she knows that if she leaves him on red, she's gonna get her ass whooped. So,
There's a lot of red.
so she's just gonna send, understood, I'll keep things in check.
Wonderful. Yeah. You don't get anything else back after that, but that's pretty standard. You think he'll be happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee!
Yes?
Do I need to attune to Maldor's
Yeah.
what's it called? Alright.
The I believe, what did I name it? The Archon's analog. There it is.
Alright. And I will attune myself to that.
Oh,
Lovely.
I also need to ask about the gauntlets. Yes. How would Amaya have to attune to those? How? Yes. How? Question. Yes.
The gauntlets? Yeah.
Okay.
How does attuning work for her? Because I've never attuned something before.
Over
D&D.
in
Yeah,
terms
those
of
were-
like what you're going to be doing for your character in attuning, that's completely up to you. Like in
easy,
terms of
Amaya.
flavor, attunement is literally just you spend a long rest attuning to an item.
It's
You
really,
hang on to it.
it's really easy, Amaya. All you have to do is look at it.
Yeah.
And
If you have anything you'd like to
uh,
flavor it with, you can, but otherwise.
Yeah. And a third point, does that same thing that apply to Cassian and the dinner fork? Or
Yes.
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Do I? I don't think I have the gauntlets in my inventory. Do I add those?
You
or-
do. No, you do.
Okay. I need to figure out how to do that.
Let me.
Oh yeah. And over the course of the next
There you
few
are.
days.
Dinner fork! I'm so happy right now.
Also, I point at Craggletooth. Does Craggletooth want the pistol?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it would be cool. It would be. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Pistol? You're
Oh, yeah,
telling
they
me
have
you're
a
giving
they have a pistol.
I.
you're telling me you're willing to give Craggletooth a gun?
That's actually I want to say how bad this goes.
It's so funny.
Okay, hold on. I do a little bit. Maya will come up to Craggletooth at some point. I'll say since she'll walk up to Craggletooth and just give a small poke on Craig's shoulder.
Craggletooth will, her ear will flick back, but she will pointedly ignore Amaya until she says something. That's not just, poking her.
Don't. Wow. Amaya's gonna just, poke Craggletooth again a little bit more pointed this time. Hello?
Oh,
Are you there, or?
wow. Oh my goodness. Amaya, I didn't see you there. I just felt a weird fly on my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, did you see it? I didn't hear any buzzing. Oh, sorry. With the,
Ew.
did you see it?
She kind of just she scratches her face a little at Craggletooth. There's no flies in here.
Oh.
I thought that was the pixie, and I almost lost my shit.
Oh, well, what can I do you for?
Look, I don't use this. And no, get back. I don't use this, and Maya's gonna pull from, I guess, the hip of her belt. She's gonna pull out the pistol.
Craggletooth's eyes go wide as she sees it.
This is something that I've been hanging on to for a while because, quite frankly, I don't trust anybody in this group to actually hold on to it. However, it is an added weight in my side, and you seem like the type of person who uses guns more often than I do.
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
I don't like that tone and what that. Oh my god!
Holy shit. Holy
Uses
shit.
guns?
I'm not even gonna fucking roll to counter that.
Yeah.
There's just no way in hell with my +4 looking ass. She just raises an eyebrow at Craggletooth and she just kind of nods. Okay, well, and she's gonna put the pistol on the table and slide it over to Craggletooth.
Craggletooth
If
will
you-
pick it up and start looking at it and hang on, I gotta roll another deception.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Jesus.
She's like opening, like checking the ammunition, holding it in her hands like she's done this before. She's never held a gun in her life.
As far as Amaya knows, she's convinced.
Could have fooled me.
You literally could not. That is a whole 28. Well, it's yours if you want it or you need it.
I
Quite
think
frankly,
I can
it's-
put this to you. And Craggletooth pauses as she goes to say thank you, and then just thinking for a moment, and then she nods it. Thanks, Amaya.
Of course. Think of it as well as calling it even for calling you short in front of the aspect.
Craggletooth smiles. I appreciate that.
Maya's just going to nod and stuff. There's probably like a tiny, like, I will say, like, there might be like a tiny dent in the, or like a scratch on the pistol itself. I think one of the times where I wasn't there, Amaya hit one of the red cloaks with the gun.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that.
Craggletooth is used to beat up weapons, so she probably doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, Amaya just nods, she doesn't say anything.
Craggletooth gives her a thumbs up and then hops down to look at this and go find Kovak.
Okay.
Kitty time.
Kovak.
Kitty.
Kovak. I got a gun!
Kovak looks slightly horrified. Where did you get that?
Amaya gave it to me. He says he doesn't use it, so I can have it.
Okay, I mean, that
How
makes
does
sense.
it work?
You don't know how to use it.
She like holds it in her hands, like pointing it at. Hang on.
You know, I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway.
Pointing it at the statue in the room,
Mhm.
and she pulls the trigger.
Make an attack
Oh.
roll.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
She's just trying
You okay, you pull the trigger and the bullet goes directly through one of the very small holes in the visor of the armor and then ricochets in the helmet about 3 times before bouncing out where the other eye would be and then shooting right over your shoulder, Kovak, into the wall.
Holy shit! Kovak is going to. Kovak is going to flinch like a motherfucker.
Craggletooth
That was-
looks
that was loud.
elated.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all of you
yeah, that's
immediately like Craggletooth and Kovak, you get like a little bit of tinnitus.
We're gonna be
Craggletooth
the
looks absolutely overjoyed, holding this pistol in her hands.
Kovak's just gonna like gently grab the barrel and make sure that it's not pointed at anyone. Just say, okay. First things first. Please, don't just shoot it like that. That was horrifying. Great shot.
That was
Don't
so
get me wrong.
cool.
It was an amazing shot. Don't get me wrong, but holy shit. And then he's gonna look to the doorway. Cassian's there, right?
Yeah, Cassian like ran in and then they like slid across the floor and like crashed her shoulder like into the wall here. Like in a hurry to see what the fuck happened, and they look terrified.
As Cassian comes in, Craggletooth won't say anything, so Kovak can say something, but she just like perks up and like raises the gun up again in her hand.
Kovak, puts his hand on the top of it and like pushes it down so that it's like pointing at the floor. He's like, "Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's just misfire."
Cassian's just gonna
Amaya gave me a
sigh.
gun.
Yeah, I can see that.
It wasn't even a minute.
Really listen.
Amaya, when did you give them the gun?
Like a minute ago. Okay, I take that back. Give me the gun.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
Craggletooth, you shot a hole in the wall.
I did
Okay.
not. I thought it at the, and she points at the. I thought it at the armor, and it bounced around,
Yeah.
and then it went to the wall.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
You were okay. Hold on. None of you were there to see it. It was, unironically, A, horrifying, B, a fucking good shot.
It was. It was the coolest thing I've ever done. I peaked.
It was really.
okay, well, we need to. Okay, Craggle, buddy. I think we need to set some rules here about the gun.
It's okay.
Hurt yourself.
I'm going to give them like a bit of a rundown on safety. Don't even sweat it. I got this.
Right, okay.
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 Craggletooth has like a vice-like grip on this gun now. She's not giving it back.
Mob looks at the hole in the wall
Mhm.
and looks at the dust accumulating beneath it.
Oh no. Oh no. What have you done?
You okay, Mob?
There's a hole in the wall. I don't know how to fix that.
It's okay. It should be able to just be sort of patched over, and it shouldn't be too bad.
It's just like
Yeah.
a little one.
It
Wait,
wasn't a
hold on,
metal
let me-
wall, because if it was, we'd be in a bit more trouble, I think.
Oh god, yeah, please don't start shooting holes in the walls. I don't know how
I
the scribe
didn't-
will
I
react to
didn't-
that.
I
You're
did.
letting a draft.
Oh, that too.
I wasn't aiming for the wall. It was really cool. None of you understand. You don't get it.
This wall's gonna disappear
Okay.
for a
Oh?
moment. For a
What?
moment.
We shut out the wall.
Wow.
The
It took
entire
the
wall is
poles off.
gone.
Struggle with a gun is
Secret-
just too powerful.
I mean, yeah, with a 20-6, that's almost a crit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and tell Flaylin
Here you go.
what just happened. The caster slit leaves, goes back out to the wolf.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Nice. Now we can check outside without like actually having to like go outside. See, I'm helping.
No.
Craggle,
God.
Craggletooth.
Yeah.
Craggletooth. Do you know what windows are?
Well, windows can break. I don't see that breaking anytime soon.
Yes, but you just broke a wall.
It's like this big, and she holds it up like a bullet-sized hole.
And
She holds
So
the
it's gonna-
bullet up to the hole.
Gomek's gonna look this way, and then he's gonna look that way, and he's going to note a distinct lack of windows. And then sort of just,
New campaign title.
you know, a lack of windows, true. But,
Everyone
we're all
knows.
playing on Linux, or Mac. But, no, he's just like, it's okay, don't worry about it, I'll give them the rundown. I got
tell
this.
them.
If you can trust me with one thing, it's with weapons.
Oh,
And I think
Besides,
cooking
I'm
on the
good
other
at
hand.
shooting things.
Cooking, on the other hand, don't let me do that. Don't do that.
I think over the next couple days, you will show Craggletooth how to actually wield a gun.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
how to hold it, and then like how to hold it properly, I guess. So
Yeah,
that
she-
whenever they fire it, it doesn't just like recoil into their it just doesn't recoil to shit. And then being able to sort of like aim it without firing it just yet, because she seems to have that down really fucking well. And then also just the lessons on safety of like, you know, don't put your finger on the trigger unless you are actively trying to shoot something. And yeah, just the general basics of weapon safety. So
Over
yeah,
the next, I do give this warning. Over the next few days, she is not going to shut up about this gun.
yeah,
And it will become very apparent to Amaya that this is the first time she's ever held a gun, but she's always wanted to hold a gun. And now she has a gun to hold, and it is so cool. And look at her. She's going to shoot that leaf over there. Hey, look, she just shot that leaf right over there. See? You're not looking. Look. See, I shot that leaf.
and
As-
the final lesson is going to be a lesson in ammo conservation.
Yeah.
I hope you know, as the days like go on, as Amaya like slowly goes to like this realization more and more that giving Craggletooth the gun was the biggest mistake ever. Like she would rather trust the scribe with the gun than Craggletooth with the gun.
Boy.
But she can't do anything about it anymore because she genuinely thinks that if Craggletooth were to shoot her in the caravan, she and probably by proxy somebody else would actually just die. So like the last day she sees Craggletooth like so ecstatic with the gun, and she's just like off in like the corner sulking like, Anagras, please, what have I done?
Oh, dude. Okay, I just had the best thought. Right,
Mm-hmm.
as part of the teaching and everything, Kobach sort of needs to have something else to sort of like he needs to have something so he can show while she's also holding onto it, and so he's going to use Creek's hand crossbow in place of in place of a pistol of his own to sort of like because it's the general sort of a shape and idea of like trigger fire and everything. And I'm mainly saying this because it's just really cool to envision the two of them both pointing like their respective one-handed ranged weapons at anything, and just how terrifying that would be for whatever's on the other end. Thankfully, nothing living this time, but if we get to Sudal, who knows where things will go. But yeah, that'll probably be a part of it as well to sort of not only help Kragatuth sort of learn on the go, but also just to reutilize something that almost killed him for a better purpose of not killing other people in brackets unless they deserve it. Or teaching someone else to do that at the very least. But yeah. Sorry, I thought I just came to that realization and I thought that was something I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Love it.
And yeah. Over the next couple days you guys will be doing that. Amaya, you do have the same dream every single night.
Oh, great.
Kobach pancake. Crush.
I actually, so I'll say you have this dream 3 times after the initial one, right? What do you do in the second one? That's just for flavor.
Okay, so Amaya's out shooting a spell. I have 2 outcomes, so probably like 2 different outcomes, like endings I want Amaya to do. She's gonna use a spell to try and I guess kind of like oh wait, that's only on people. She would probably she'll try to see if she can like hold up the what do you call, like all the stone and like the logs and whatever's about to come crashing onto Kobach. She wants to try holding it up so that at least Kobach would have some sort of time to get out of the way.
Okay. So in that case, make a strength check.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Thank God it's just a dream.
Thank God it's just a dream.
Thank God it's never gonna happen.
You die in the dream, you die in real life.
You so this is the first thing you do. The night after the initial dream, you have the same dream again. You're looking around, you're confused, and then it clicks. I've seen this before. I know what's gonna happen. You look over to Kobach, who's about to stab someone and deal like a finishing blow, as this like giant just ton of debris starts to flow down onto him, and you run forward and push him and try and lift it up yourself, and you hold your hands up and close your eyes, and then you wake up.
Fuck.
Okay.
Another outcome that I have.
I said close your eyes. They're already closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another one, I think we talked about it like very like briefly. Which Radiant Soul is the one where she can like sprout out wings, right?
Yeah.
I think another outcome for Amaya in like a second dream, if she were to see this, she would want to use Radiant Soul and then just rush over and like try to get Kobach out of the way.
Okay. Let me look at Radiant Soul really quick. For some reason that's not on here. You should have that. We're not gonna worry about it. You have wings. Okay, roll. What would you roll for this? You're using a thing. Let me find a skill, because this one you could use a specific skill for. I want to say you're just trying to like bomb rush him and move him out of the way, right?
Yeah, bomb rush, move him out of the way, or even like rush up to Kobach, like grab him, and then just like fly in another like direction, or something like that.
Okay. I would say make athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm much better at that.
A 14? This outcome is better. However, as you fly in and grab Kovac and then start to move away, you feel an arrow go through your shoulder, as you both tumble to the ground and your legs are pinned under the debris. And then you look to the right and see another arrow flying towards your face, and then you wake up.
Does Amaya see where the arrow is coming from, like the source?
You can't see what the source is, but it just be like in a direction.
Mm-hmm. It's just a regular arrow. Nothing that she would recognize.
No, it looks like a regular arrow. It might have something on it, but it's hard to tell such a thing when it's flying directly into your eye socket. It's
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Shit.
Amaya thought, this was going to be a vision that's just one and done, and that nothing else would happen ever. Well, no, it's one of those lingering ones, and where she knows that she is not going to get a good night's sleep until this actually happens. So I guess in the meanwhile, she looks a little bit more exhausted than usual, and Kovac could probably notice that she is a bit fidgety, especially around them.
And I mean, I think actually I'm gonna do this for myself real quick. Okay. If he'd rolled under a 10, he probably would have chalked it up to like the whole, table confrontation thing that had happened just last session. But a part of him feels a little bit of a nag, a sort of uncertainty about why she's being so fidgety, and he's gonna sort of just like, he's not gonna say anything just because he doesn't want to like talk her into a corner, but he's going to like give her a look and then give a thumbs up and a thumbs down and then a shrug, sort of like as in asking if she's okay.
Amaya will see this, and she's she'll like kind of look over, she'll see like the thumbs up, thumbs down and shrugging, and she'll just kind of quickly and kind of curtly like nod her head before going back to whatever she was doing at the time.
He's not going to think too much about it, but it is curious nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say that there was going to be a third time that she had the dream test?
Yeah, if you'd like, we can get into it. Otherwise, it is basically you, Amaya, every single time you have this dream, you try and do something different, or you don't. You just try and do the same thing over and over again. It's up to you. And it never works.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Not to the 100%, like, yes, we're good.
Yeah. It's, out of every outcome, it's either, like, Kovac gets hurt or somebody else does, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That does not make her feel any better at all. She actually just looks... After, like, the third dream, she just looks insanely irritated at the fact that just all the outcomes are just not working for her.
And, like, I think Amaya is also frustrated because it's not like it's getting better. Like, sometimes you do manage to get away with, like, maybe, like, a broken arm or something like that. And then, like, the next night, like, one of you straight up dies. It's fluctuating between how much success you're having. And it doesn't really seem like you're improving.
When you say someone just straight up dies, is it, like, a scenario in where it's like, oh, Amaya could cast, like, spare the dying on them, or is it one of those things where they're
instant kill?
dead. PK.
Yeah, it's like instant death, like
Oof.
crushed by falling rocks, impaled by a poisonous arrow, like
Like 92 damage in one go.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, that's an instant KO for me.
Bubble's dead.
I'm back.
No.
Bubble!
Hey.
No.
I died, but I'm okay.
No! Good that you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanna.
A part of me wants to like explore like all the other like outcomes, but like I don't know.
If
I don't know what
this
else.
dream will keep happening like every night, so if you ever want to explore any more outcomes, you absolutely can.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
yeah.
Probably
But
in the future then.
Yeah, but for now, we'll keep going. I think after about 3 days, you all are, going about the caravan, and you hear barking from outside, from behind the caravan.
It's not Cassian.
Well, Kovac did say that he'd come a running.
Mhm.
So he does. Comes lumbering out
What is it?
in his giant fucking heavy armor, and he's got a hand crossbow in one hand. He looks ready to go.
And walking, I don't have him here, but Fuelin is you see running forward with something in its mouth, like flailing, and you see a man like held up by the back of his shirt in Fuelin's mouth, who's like floating around like whoa, 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 what?
Stop it, Quaylen.
Alvin, what does he look like? Does this guy look like anything in
roll an
particular?
insight check.
Anyone? Insight?
Yeah, or investigation.
Roll insight?
I know insight's better, but you roll insight.
Can I roll something?
Yeah, roll insight.
Or is it just okay? Yeah, insight is better than investigation. I got a -1 to that.
Can I
Never
also
fucking
roll
mind.
insight?
Oh my god. Yeah, roll insight.
Get you some insights.
If this is a
Insight.
1 and we
I
all
would
get
like
9s,
insight.
I'm going to go.
That's better.
Holy fuck.
I
Damn.
can do an insight.
That's
Damn.
pretty good.
3 is good.
Wait, why did I just roll insight twice?
It's all right. I'll take the first one. Kovac and Cassian. He just seems scared. A big wolf just picked him up, and he doesn't know what's happening. Mop, Amaya, and Craggletooth. He does seem genuinely frightened. Like he doesn't want this thing to kill you. He's also scared of you 5. He doesn't want you to kill him or whatever's happening. But generally, he looks strange. He looks a little suspicious. I think only you, Amaya, can glean, like, there's something off about this person.
Does Amaya recognize him at all?
No, Amaya, none of you do recognize him.
Okay.
Can Cass like jump down to foil him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Cass is gonna like just jump down, land, walk over.
There we go.
They don't tell Foylan to drop the guy yet, but they are gonna try and like calm the stranger down.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna be like, hey, look, he's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna kill you, but we do need you to calm down first, please. If you're able.
Let me put the unidentified man.
Unidentified man.
Unidentified man. Ooh.
He disappeared.
Sure.
There's
He
going on.
Holy fuck.
disappeared. There he
There he
is.
is. He's just being
Ooh,
held up by
cool.
the neck. And he's like, okay. Do I just stop moving? What do you want me to do? What do I do?
Yeah, just deep breaths, man. Just deep breaths. Deep breaths. You're fine. You're so fine, buddy. Don't worry.
While they're talking to him, I'm gonna look around at the area around us.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else is starting to show up.
Roll perception.
Okie dokie. Good thing I don't have proficiency.
13. You don't see anybody.
Hmm.
Okay.
I would also like to roll perception. and look
Okay.
around at the trees if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. You also don't see anybody.
Okay.
I was gonna sort of narrow his eyes at the unidentified man. Just sort of, sort of like, look him over. He's gonna say, "Are you okay?"
I mean, when I saw the dire wolf, I thought I was just gonna get eaten. So this is a pretty good outcome, I think.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you see the dire wolf?
I was, I was running away. There was some bandits down the road, and I was running, and I ran through the forest. But I need to get through, and I guess I don't know. I don't have a lot of money. I just generally don't look that kind, I guess. So your wolf, he got mad at me.
There are bandits.
Yes, down the road, just a little bit.
Which way? Can you point them out?
He points this way.
Hmm.
I have
Am
a
I able to
question,
roll
Gus.
anything to see if he's lying
Ooh.
or not?
You can roll insight.
Okay.
Is
Yeah, I want to
this
do that too.
would this question, because this would be relevant for Kratos' backstory.
Mhm.
Is this the sort of thing where someone is like sent ahead of you and like, go help, there's bandits, we have to help, and then you go into a trap?
I'm not just gonna tell you that.
Yes, but can I roll to see if
Yeah,
that
roll
sort of-
insight.
Well, I got a 17, which is good.
That's huge.
Oh,
Natural
no!
20.
Holy fuck! Double.
Um,
That's the second one.
Holy shit.
Love this.
Kovak
Did I
and
say-
Cassian, he just seems very startled, and he's like really rushing his words, and he's just he just looks his eyes are darting. He just seems generally nervous. It's hard to tell if he's lying, if he's truthful. It's really rough to say. Craggletooth, you are immediately put off by him. And you can't tell, like right off the bat, you can just tell, okay, this is some kind of con. He seems genuinely nervous because a big fucking dog came and grabbed him. And he is definitely telling the truth that there are bandits down the road. But you get the feeling that he is probably one of those bandits.
Okay. Kratos
I mean,
gonna
that
like
would-
sit up on the railing and kind of like swing her feet and go and like tilt her head at him and go, so what's your angle here? Obviously,
What,
Wolf wasn't affected, but like,
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's my angle? I don't know.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
well, he's obvious. Why would he walk? He's got the wrong vibes. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm like, I'm not sure how to word this. Basically, because Bubble Brain froze, I convey the information that Dust just said, but in Craggletooth's voice.
Okay.
Cool.
Real. Cass is gonna just frown a wee bit, look to the stranger, and just like take like a little step back.
That's a wild accusation. I was just heading down the road. I was trying to get to Sudal, and if they were there, and they've invaded the checkpoint, and I wanted to just slowly like trying to word his way out of it.
Craggletooth is like nodding, like, yeah, go ahead, keep going, dude. You're doing great. Yeah, and just not believing a word he's saying.
He just kind of stops. Foylan dropped him, right?
Well, Cass didn't tell Foylan to drop. I think
Oh.
Mop did though.
Oh well, he doesn't listen to Mop.
Yeah, Kovak admittedly hasn't said anything really about that, so I'm gonna say that Foylan's still hanging on.
Okay.
No,
He just kinda-
Cass wouldn't have told him to drop. They just wanted the man to calm down. Is all.
He just kind of goes limp.
Mop is telling me the scribe to stop the caravan for just a minute.
The caravan stops. I imagine it
Dad's
stopped
mad.
a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Dad's mad.
Yeah, there's something going on back there, by the way.
Alright, do you need my help, or have you all got it handled?
I don't know. Are you good at scaring people?
Not really.
Oh,
I can tell them the day they'll die.
that would be fantastic. Come on, and Mom will grab it.
Scribe win. Scribe win.
Let's go.
I guess the scribe starts coming back out.
Is Cassian able to climb back up from where they are?
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Okay.
not, I was going to say I'll happily help him up. I'm going to be right back, but just keep going.
Okay.
Cassian
Go on,
just
go
pulls
on.
himself back up.
Go on, tell him.
Why do I just do it now, or? And you see, like, the guy's just like, what are you? What are you? Who are you? You look weird. What's up with you? He's just staring at him, talking.
I'm gonna glare at the man. Can I roll intimidation? When he
Yeah,
says
sure.
we look weird to the scribe.
Sure.
This
Ah,
con
fuck.
filler,
Oh well.
this con filler right here said that there's bandits up ahead.
Oh, well, that's quite nice of him. Why am I scaring him?
Well, he could be lying. I'm not entirely sure.
He's lying about something. I can feel it in my bones.
I guess now that I'm here, I can cast or I can do insight.
Yeah, do insight.
Alright. Yeah, he's
Okay.
lying.
Similar to Craggletooth? Yeah, he's just lying.
What's it
He's
lying about?
definitely
Yeah.
like he's just a bandit.
Well, while I do have a whole lot of respect for a filler with as beautiful tattoos as yours, sir, and quite the outstanding and intimidating outfit. I'm going to cast Cause Fear on him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bearing
Let's go.
bearing in mind, the dog is still holding on to him.
Oh, will that affect Foya?
No, but it just means that he's not going to be able to run away from the source of his fear.
Oh shit!
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have a prep. Does that matter?
You guys have been taking a lot of long rests. If you want to have it prep, just unprep another one real quick.
Okay. So,
For the memes.
just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Shiver his timbers.
I mean,
I mean, I'd be shivered if these
Nope,
fucking
wrong one.
these six ran up on me.
To be fair, he technically ran up on us.
He did.
All
Not
right.
by choice, so the
are.
dog or the wolf
Mhm.
took him.
Go
Wisdom
ahead
DC
and
16.
drag the Wiz DC 16 onto the unidentified man.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, he's afraid.
Okay.
He starts shuddering.
So, what exactly is going on up ahead at the checkpoint?
Oh,
Are they your friends?
he just kind of.
How about draws back the string of the hand crossbow?
Oh,
and sets
okay,
it into place.
okay. Chill. Hey, guys, chill out. Yes.
So they're with you.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yes,
So you-
yes. We're trying to. They sent me here to lie to you, so we can get you. I don't know. I just don't want to die,
I
man.
knew it. As he admits it, then Crabtooth like stands up on the railing and goes, "I knew it. It's just like my auntie Snail Brain would do."
Cass just
Jeez.
grins to Craggletooth and sort of just laughs a little bit.
Snail Brain is such a good name. Okay, but Kavok's gonna sort of just look at him. He's not pointing the hand crossbow anywhere. He was just loading that thing just to be a bit intimidating. And
Mhm.
hey, by the way, he has also taught Craggletooth about the intimidation factor of cocking a gun.
Mhm.
So
It will
good
be
to
used.
know. Oh, eventually, but he's going to then sort of like gently see if he can push between these two
Wait,
Oh,
and
Scrabble.
squat down. He's gonna squat down in front of him. Doesn't have to do very much because big dog. And say, okay. So you've taken over a checkpoint, and you're here to rob people. Is that it?
Yes.
And how many people have you robbed so far?
Quite a lot.
Did you kill anyone?
He narrows his eyes.
Kovak is going to begin to point, begin to move the hand crossbow, and I'd like to roll intimidation if I can.
Go for it.
Looks pissed off.
Wait.
Yeah.
He just kind of narrows his eyes. He takes like a big gulp and he goes, "What's the correct answer?"
That means yes, typically.
I'll ask you a second time. And he's gonna look to Craggletooth. Cock the gun.
Craggletooth pulls out the gun and starts, cocking the gun.
How many people have you killed
Like in my whole life?
at that checkpoint in particular?
Kind of looks back and forth between you.
You and your friends. Don't try to minimize the numbers.
And he says, none. He just looks disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Disappointed that he hasn't killed anyone.
Roll insight.
So inside.
He is telling the truth about not killing anyone. He was lying about being there to rob people.
Oh.
Hmm. And how many things did you take from people? What did you take from people?
So
Because
many.
We don't have very much. Yeah, and what do you take in particular?
Money,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
jewelry,
What kinds?
pearls.
Pearls. How big are we talking? Very big, very small, very...
Oh, big. Oh, yeah. Crazy big pearls.
See, I'll tell you something. Bandits typically don't give a fuck about that.
Damn it.
So I'll be very, very honest with you. I think you're a very suspicious man, but you don't really look like much of a threat. What are you and your friends doing at that checkpoint?
Okay, look. I would love to tell you, and don't get me wrong, I am terribly afraid of every single one of you. However, my boss will do much worse things to me than you will.
And who is your boss exactly?
In what reality do you think I can tell you that?
Because you're stuck between us and a giant fucking wolf, buddy.
Yeah, I
Like-
guess.
Have you ever been mauled by a wolf before?
Okay, just all right. Just bear with me. All right. I'm going to ask you.
I like that idea.
I'm going to ask you 3 names. Okay.
Okay.
And I want a simple yes or a no. If that is not the name of your boss or anyone that you know in that little entourage of yours. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, and he holds up the finger, the index. Daermin.
No.
Number 2, Krog.
Not that I know of.
Number 3, Foglath.
No, but how do you know that one?
What do you mean? How do I know that one? And Kovac is going to actively grab the bandit. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I've never met the big guy myself, but the name's been around before.
Where has it been around?
Just like, I don't know, our group? It's a pretty big group.
Oh no, this is... Oh, impulse check. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, he passed the impulse check. He's gonna let go of the bandit.
He would
I
fall
would-
to the floor, but his collar is still being held.
So you would. for him?
No, I've never met him.
You work in the same circle.
So to speak, yeah, he tends to travel a lot.
Do you know what he is right now?
Let me actually roll. Not entirely sure. His whole group likes to bounce around a bit. Last I know, they were looking for someone, but they're out and about. I know they were trying to check sort of the center of Falana.
Looking for someone.
Yeah. God, I don't remember his name. He shrugs.
Any pointers? Does the name start with an N?
Kind of thinks for a moment, and he says, yeah, I think so, actually, yeah.
Amaya,
Kovac is going to close his eyes and actively just grumble.
Maya's gonna actually start paying attention now to this conversation.
So they were looking in the middle of Falana, and they couldn't find him.
No. From what I hear, the guy they're looking for is pretty hard to find, actually.
As he
So,
looks to Kovac, they're kind of figuring. Well, they've most likely figured out who it is exactly that
If you're
Kovac wants the
looking-
answers about.
If you're looking very, 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 like, introspectively, you can see that Kovac's leg, even while he's squatting, is, like, sort of bouncing a little.
Mm.
And he's going to keep his eyes focused on the bandit. Okay, so you're at the checkpoint,
sure.
and you're not robbing people. Are you scouting people?
No, we're robbing. Yeah, no, why would we not be robbing people? Why are you saying that?
Because you're a liar, and a bad one at that.
Oh, that's rude.
Snaggletooth will raise a hand as they're talking.
Yes? He
No,
looks
not
over
you.
to
Not
Oh,
you. The rest
okay.
of everyone. I don't care about you. So I have a
Oh, okay.
terrible idea, guys. That will probably work.
Okay.
Yes.
So the idea, right, is we walk up to the gate and we just ask them what's going on. And or I could go, because, you know, I've been around these, and I could be like, hey guys, I saw your guy get picked up by someone. You should go check that out. Because I have plausible deniability, because there's bandit, or there's goblin tribes in this area who also like to rob people.
What?
Could
Are you trying to-
Oh,
Ambush them? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, just walk up and be like, hey guys,
You might want to go look
your
for
guy
your
got picked
guy
up.
and like divert.
Okay.
And then have the rest of them keep an eye out from further back. Distraction.
Would it be safe for you though, Craggletooth, to go on your own?
I can literally teleport.
Yeah, fair enough.
do you
Tooth has a
Guys-
gun.
do you friends mind if I talk to this fella here for a minute?
No, by all means.
And Mop will cast message.
Okay.
There now. So now they're just talking to them telepathically almost.
It's a very hushed
Hi.
whisper.
Hi, my name is Mop.
Hey, yeah, you're the one that complimented me. What do you want?
I listen. I don't want this to go down any worse than it usually does. Sometimes these people they're just a little bit violent. But it's okay. I don't like that violence. And quite frankly, I think I'd let you be on your day once we're done here.
Oh.
However,
Okay.
my friend here, the ghostly looking one, will tell you when you die.
Oh.
But ask which ghost.
Wait. You're Mop. You said you said you were Mop.
Yeah, I'm Mop. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing just great. Okay, and he
What's your name?
stops talking. He actually stops talking out of message.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "All right, so yeah, that's kind of the plan B if this ended up happening here. We have your friend, he says, looking at you, Mop.
What?
Yeah, we have a friend of yours, I think.
Oh. What's his name?
Uh,
What does he look like, I guess?
don't know. The guy talks a lot of nonsense. Looks like a nothing I've ever seen. Certainly not a local. He's stupider, dumber than me.
Bob will just happily grab Craggletooth's arm.
You know this guy?
No, I know the guy that he's talking about.
That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
they're the one that told us where you were. We held him for ransom. You are? Is that their name?
Yeah, he's a little Kappa fella. He's got a little trait. He's got like a little strange thing about him. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's probably him. He was. We're holding him for ransom right now.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's your plan B. What was the plan A?
Lie,
Oh, okay.
and then ambush
What?
you, and then kill
Okay.
you, or knock you
Okay,
out.
but you.
I don't really know.
But you knew. Okay. Let's then run that forward. So your plan
Okay.
B was to use someone that you knew
Yes.
was close to one of us.
Yes.
So you know who we are.
I don't know who any of you are. I just know that one's name is Mop, and I was told to use that information to get you to go over there.
Oh, can I ask you your name?
No.
Wow, that's a very common name.
What?
That's a very common name.
I think
What?
my great.
I don't-
I
It's
think
not my
great
name. My name's
uncle
not
was named
No.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense in retrospect. Well, Scrap, do your thing.
Oh, all right. 2 years, 7 hours, and 15 seconds.
And then I cast sleep on him.
Okay, roll 5d8 in the side chat.
Okay, 5d8.
Yeah. He's fucking out. He's out like a light.
And then Kovac's going to sort of gesture for Foylan to like drop him on the patio.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna say, "So Mop, they have your friend."
Yes, Norfador, I think his name is.
Okay, let's poll the crowd real quick. Your friend, they're a good person, yeah.
Yes, that's
But-
right. I could probably send a message to him if you want.
I don't know, but if we want to get them out, potentially, we have some leverage now. Is that something that you are all willing to do?
I want to use my gun.
I think
Yeah,
we
and I
should
mean-
let Raggle use their gun.
Yeah, and I mean you can use it. You can point it at the you point it at the man with your finger off the trigger, unless things go wild. But little
Do
bit
need
of an
answers.
intimidation, little bit of
Do need
intimidation
answers
fact,
as well.
and
Okay.
that too. Do we?
Got 2 years to live.
Oh, maybe it really depends on what happens in the next hour or so, because that is also the amount of time he technically has to live.
Oh,
Okay, well, I mean, I vote that we restrain him, and then we I guess trade with checkpoint bandits. I don't like negotiating with bandits.
that's
Something
that's
tells
right.
me none of you.
Well, are they gonna
something
care
I don't know.
about this
Something
dude?
something tells me that none of you have the same stake in this that I do. And if it were up to me, I'd actually kill all of them. But we are a group, and I'm not going to act in my own self-interest.
I mean, I'm down to kill all of them. I got I think I can use a new spell that's really cool too, and I have a gun.
maybe we can reason with them like we did this filler, right?
We
If
need
they,
answers, right?
we do need
Like,
answers.
What they're doing.
And if we get those answers and it poses a greater threat to us, then I think we'll keep our
Is he honk
Oh.
shooing?
Yeah, he's
keep
honk
everything in
shooing.
mind.
Oh,
But okay. In any case, Kovac's going to move to the unidentified man and sort of like lift him, like hoist him up and over his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he's going to crouch down and pet Foylan on the side of the head and say, "Good job, buddy. Good job. You did
He
so
wags
good.
his tail.
It's so good." And
I have
he's
an
going
idea.
to take the unidentified
Yeah?
man with him, just in here.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
I really hate this rug.
Okay.
I think we should roll him up in it.
Sure. I mean, we'll add a little bit of, and then he starts to like unfurl a bit of hempen rope, and he like slices off a little bit.
Yeah, that works.
To like restrain his hands behind his back, and then
Yeah.
and then they roll him in the carpet, so that he's not only got
his-
his hands tied,
yeah.
but he's also stuck in a big chunky carpet.
Alright.
With his head broken out, so he's not like
Yes, of
dying.
course.
Mm-hmm.
I also
And yeah.
really just don't like this rug. It's made with, what is that, a wolf pill? I feel like that's very
Bear.
offensive.
Oh yeah, it was, I actually asked that like the first session. It does said it's a bear's pelt.
It's not the worst rug I've ever seen, but I mean, it's a good idea. It'll stop him from running.
I think the rug's actually really ugly.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well, that's 3. Gregor,
Roll.
what do you think of the rug?
Roll.
Well, I think the rug will look much better like as a method of restraint than a method of decoration.
Oh
Roll.
god, what are we rolling?
All of you roll perception.
Oh, the scribe! Oh, not the
Oh
scribe.
no!
Okay.
Is he upset about it? He's upset about us talking shit about his.
Cassian, and this is purely because you're standing on this side of the room as opposed to everybody else who's looking away from him. The scribe is like a little sad.
Hey, bearing in mind, alright, these 4 were the ones that didn't like it. I didn't mind it.
What? What?
Okay, well, these 3 didn't like it, alright? I
All
didn't mind it.
Kruggles just said would it be better for restraint than decoration?
That's still directly an insult.
But regardless, the unidentified man is tied up and
Mhm.
also rolled in a rug in preparation for whenever they hit the checkpoint.
Let me go ahead and make him not. You can. Yeah. he's
Yeah.
pretty identified.
Bang
His
yeah.
it
name is
one.
No. His name is No.
Quotation marks. No, quotation marks.
I had to do that last campaign.
That's right.
And it's
right.
because of Shasta. But,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, great, epic. So yeah, let's head right into the belly of the beast, the threat, as it were, knowing full well
Okay.
what we're gonna get ourselves into.
Okay. In that case,
We're ready.
after about an hour of travel or so, you find your way to Forest Path I.
You what, Dust?
Huh?
What?
You what? You cut out there.
Did
Forest
I?
Path,
What is
you what?
path I?
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
so first path I, like 1.
No, I get the joke.
I'll be right back. I have to take a minute.
What the?
Mob. Where's?
Oh,
What
my
am I missing?
Wi-Fi died. My Wi-Fi died. Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ. So my Wi-Fi died right as I asked that, and I thought everyone was just regretting
No.
having me on the campaign.
Oh, that's
No,
so
I
absolutely
was
funny.
not.
like, oh no.
Absolutely
It's
not.
so
No.
quiet.
No, you're all good.
The
Scribe
ice
is
lives
not-
out.
The scribe is not coming
Yeah.
with you, by the way.
I was gonna say, do me a favor and give me my goddamn dog. And just for effect, I think Kovac's gonna walk with the dog right behind him, and it's somehow Kovac is massive. This dog
Mhm.
is shadowing him.
Ooh.
I like how you keep calling it a dog.
Well, yeah, because it's a
Wolf.
canine, you know. But
It's a wolf.
and yeah, and then like sort of thrown over the back of the wolf, but like tied down, so that he doesn't slip off, is the bandit rolled up.
Okay. Can you roll a
Yeah.
perception check for me, Kovac? This won't need to be very high. This is just something very silly. Okay. So you look at the. Okay, so I'll actually give you some things that actually matter on top of this. But you're looking at the bandit, and the sleep spell has worn off. It wore off a long time ago. The bandit is very clearly faking being asleep, but in doing so, his eyes are closed, and you can hear the sound of him cutting the rope from inside the rug. However, he doesn't know that there is a rug.
Hey, do me a favor and stop moving your fucking hands, okay?
It stops. You don't hear anything or see anything.
So,
It starts happening again slower.
hey,
It stops.
look, I don't know what you think I am. I don't know if you think I'm, like, stupid or what, but motherfucker, I know you're awake, okay? Do me
There's
a favor,
There's
okay?
no reply.
Do me a favor, okay?
There's no. Mhm.
And tell me if there are any of your men in the trees.
You don't see anything. Like, he doesn't do anything for a second.
Are his eyes still closed?
And then, yeah, his eyes are still closed.
Kovok's going to beckon Craggletooth over and make a gun cocking sound. A gun cocking motion, sorry.
Craggletooth very happily pulls out her gun and starts playing with it and like cocks the gun with an audible click.
Like right in his ear.
He
Yeah,
very
like, right in
wordlessly and still with his eyes closed gives a very slight nod.
Good to know. Thank you. And then I'm gonna have Kovok try to just whack him in the side of the head to knock him out.
He's like a Fezzik.
Just roll an attack roll. If you roll good enough, it'll just conk him out.
What with with the glaive?
Yeah, why not? You roll damage in side chat for me. I won't actually damage him. He's out. He's out.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's out like a light.
Kovok's just gonna roll his eyes and then turn his attention to the trees.
Craggletooth
Yeah.
is also looking at the trees.
With a natural 20, and you can roll as well if you'd like, Craggletooth. Pretty much immediately, yeah, you can see people.
Oh fuck.
Craggletooth,
Can
you
you point
don't,
him?
but
Can you point him out to me?
yeah. Do you see him?
Oh,
I
there's
see
a
him.
few. Oh wow,
Wow.
he was. Oh wow, he has quite a lot of siblings.
Yeah,
A
wow.
lot of twins.
These guys kind of suck.
Oh fuck.
Hmm.
Okay, let me go
Okay,
ahead
so
and...
do we stay in a group then?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think splitting up is a really dumb idea.
Yeah.
But, you know, Kovok's gonna sort of approach very, very slightly with the dog and the man, you know,
Craggletooth is right behind them.
and he's
Are we
going
able
to,
like, see
Yeah, let
them
me-
from here?
yeah, absolutely, and he's
Oh, yeah,
he's
okay.
going to call out. He's going to say hello.
I think there's like a moment of silence, and then you hear someone from over here go, hey, it seems, and he's usually he's about to put on like this whole show, and he sees you, and then he sees the man, and then he sees the wolf, and he goes, ah, shit.
You see this guy that I've got over here with the little carpet, and he's gonna slightly approach a little and get the dog to follow,
Yep,
just to like get him a little closer.
yep, nope,
Yeah.
I see him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. You see him?
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. You have one. You have someone else, don't you? You've got
Nope.
someone.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What was the name you said, Mop? Was it Gorfaldor? And he's gonna like sort of whisper it back.
I don't think Shasta's here.
Okay, well, I think Shasta just said it.
Yeah,
in
Shasta said
character.
Gorfaldor.
And
Yeah.
then Kovok's gonna call out Gorfaldor.
And you hear over the hill like, yeah, who's that?
And then Kovok's gonna look back to the captain, very just blank in his expression. Okay. So you're just as good as lying as he is. And that's to say not very good at all.
No, I mean, admittedly, I'm actually much better. I just, not really in the mood. So what's the plan here? You're gonna do like an exchange, or what are you doing?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like to.
Okay.
What, do you not care about your man? Or
No, I mean, I can do an exchange for sure.
do an exchange, yeah? And I can be very, very certain that you're not going to, try to open fire and try to shoot any of us.
I do have a gun.
Yeah, no, I can see.
Dumbledore.
I can see that. Hey, Mom, it's been a while.
Dumbledore!
That voice, oh my god.
We got this shit unlocked. Don't even worry, Henry. He may not be in chat. We got him. He'll live. But
And he's just like, no, yeah, no, don't worry. Look, kind of got me pinned here a bit. I'd rather just, get the thing over and be done with it,
Gorfaldor,
Mhm.
you know you can fight him, right?
I didn't wanna.
that's so real.
I'm tired. I would fucking die for
Nah, he's so fucking real
That's
for
so
that, actually.
Such rude.
Holy
I'm taking a
shit.
photo of this motherfucker so I can draw him.
But
I too am too much of a lazy ass to fight people back. It's fine.
yeah, Kovak's gonna sort of like, just look to just motion to the guy, and he's gonna say, "So your friend there, apparently you know one of our members. You know of the connection that the Gorfaldor has to one of the people in our caravan, apparently."
Yeah, no,
How
had to pry it out of him. He's
and so you
real
just
hard
did that, you
nut to
just-
crack.
You just tortured him. Is that it?
And you hear, no! They said I got loose lips.
Oh,
That's one thing that Snuffledog, Gorfaldog, and Mop have in common.
I'm gonna send. Is he wearing bindings right now?
Yeah, he's like tied up.
Oh, like rope.
Yeah.
so
I'm
funny
gonna
if he
send.
wasn't.
I'm gonna send
He's
Argyle
so-
over there to free him.
I
Just
believe.
while we're distracting them.
Okay, time 20 feet. Argyle can go. I think he has to be within 100 feet of you to do anything.
Oh,
You move
Let me
out.
check. Let me check just to make sure. No, he just has to be within 100 feet of you to do specific things. If you want him to just start nibbling at the rope, he can.
oh yeah. I'll
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna roll a stealth check. I imagine
Oh my God.
they actually have advantage on this because okay, I think that's like a 12 maybe.
All right.
So I'm gonna have the captain's talking to you, so he's not gonna roll, but the bandit and the thug are going to roll perception. Shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
One of them sees. Two of them see.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
okay, great. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
As
Fantastic.
Argyle just kind of climbs up this little hill here, starts biting away at Gorfaldorg's thing. Gorfaldorg very quietly is like, "Thanks, little buddy." And the thug and Bandit 3 look at him and look at the mouse, and they're like, hey, boss, don't really think they're gonna, do this. And he says,
What do you mean by that?
no, hold on. A bandit walks over.
Oh no.
He grabs Argyle
Get ready to execute
Oh
him.
no, they got
I lift-
Argyle.
and he lifts him up.
They're gonna fucking execute him.
And he just holds up the mouse, and he's like, "Is this one yours?"
Is it gonna
It's a
fucking?
It's a fucking mouse.
Cass just whispers "fuck" under their breath while they're just stood rigid.
It's a
still.
mouse. You're in a forest. You know what that are you?
I know a
You're not
magic
the
mouse
sharpest
when I
tool in
see
the-
one. Don't try and
You're
fucking
not-
lie to me.
You're not the fucking sharpest tool in the fucking shed, are you,
Just
motherfucker?
gonna fucking cartel execute him in front of
It's a rat.
Okay, so we're trying to do like a proper civil exchange here, right? And you're just trying to avoid that. It seems like we've given each other an out, and neither of us are taking it.
No, wait a minute.
Okay. Well, hey, no. Here's the thing. Okay, so I had a great little conversation.
Yeah, of
with your
course.
friend here. Yeah, it
Love
was such a
talking.
good conversation. Foglath.
What?
Do you not recognize that name at all?
Yeah, I recognize the name.
Okay, and he's looking for someone. Is that it?
Kind of stops and narrows his eyes at you.
Your buddy's very loose-lipped.
Is he?
Hmm.
What did he tell you then?
But he's looking for someone in the center part of Falana. Then the name starts with an N because he's too stupid to recall it.
All right. That's fair. So, okay, what does that have to do with us here right now?
It's just a matter of curiosity, you know. It's just one of those things that you might want to know about.
Yep. Thanks for letting me know. Real happy.
That's what I
Mhm.
think about it. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
So like Argyle got to like a couple of little bites, at least 1 or 2 bites on the road.
Sure.
Gorfaldorg's skin is fucking acidic.
It was on the rope.
Yeah, but I mean like the rope. Isn't it affected by Gorfaldorg at all?
No, he's not acidic. He's poisonous.
Oh, oops, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, apologies.
And just to clarify, the thanks for telling me that is like he didn't really know about that before I told him.
Roll insight.
Bitch.
Oh fuck. Can we roll insight?
Sure, if you'd like.
I just like being able to roll the dice. Fuck.
I like to be included.
Oh, I would also like to be included.
Yeah.
Big brain insight. Okay.
Okay.
You
Mop and Kovac. No, he's not entirely truthful with that. It seems like he already knew about that.
Hmm. Fuck. And then Kovac's gonna sort of lower his voice so that only the others can hear him. I think I might have talked myself into a corner. I think we need to kill them.
They have 2 of my friends. Probably.
You can unsummon Argyle.
That is true! And I snap Argyle out of his hand.
Yeah, Argyle disappears and reappears like right here.
Craggle.
He as long as he was within 100 feet, you could just do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Craggletooth will like kind of walk up and go, okay, so for the like exchanging things, how do you want to do it?
You throw my guy in a rug in front of you, or somewhere, like I don't know, like right there or right there, I don't know. And then we throw your guy like a little bit closer to you guys, like I don't know, right there. We walk him up, and then we take our guy, and then you take your guy.
Oh, okay. Mop will start. we'll
Sounds good to
push-
me.
Mop will push on Phelan.
And
Just
Kovac
start
is
bringing
going
up.
to very, 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 very matter-of-factly say, bargaining with bandits never ends well.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we
I guess they'll
their
just have to
guy.
trust us.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'll
we're
trust you.
and like Craggletooth kind of turned to Kovac and go, worst case scenario, we fight them and kill them. Which, it's looking like, guess what? Surprise, we might have to fight them and kill them anyway. So, surprisingly, we will be at a net zero for what we were doing. I mean, I'm just gonna see if we can do this without fighting and killing them, you know?
Okay.
You could bribe them.
No.
We don't. We
then-
have their guy. We don't
Bribe?
need to bribe them.
No.
Give them like a little bit of money. Like, you
No.
could, I mean,
No,
I'll give up. I'll
no,
give up a
no,
little
no,
bit.
mop.
Shut up.
I'll-
Shut up.
Money
shut
is
And Craggletooth walks up and like very gently puts her hand on her hands on Craggletooth's snout, like closing their mouth.
the
Going
bandit
and
on
shaking their
Foylin's
head.
eyes. His eyes open. The one on Foylin.
What does he say?
I mean, I'd accept a bribe.
And
Oh.
Kovac just lifts him up and is like, of course you would. Come on. And
All right.
looks at
You put me in a
shows
rug?
us- Yes, I did
Is
do that. from the-
Is Whaling gonna go with Kovac?
Only if
No,
Kovac.
he's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
And the Kovac is then going to toss him down right there.
Just a thump on the ground.
Cass is gonna like stand like where they can like just try and keep an eye on the group.
All right.
Craggletooth is going to stand seemingly out of range of all of them as a peace, as a you know, a gesture of peace. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
And you see one of the thugs up here goes to like take Gorfaldorg and then doesn't touch him and then just like motions him to walk. And Gorfaldorg just starts walking over, like waddling.
Aw.
They did not untie him. And then let's see, Gorfaldorg is going to.
Oh, Gorfaldor.
Oh, he's actually really good at these. He takes a step forward and then falls like a wooden plank down the side and just tumbles a bit and then lands on his feet and then just starts running
Aw.
over.
Gorfaldorg!
Hi, Mop. I'd give you a hug, but I'd probably kill you.
Mop will take the binds off of him and give him a hug.
Oh, okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Fuck. Mop instantly fucking dies.
Please, no.
All right, you're poisoned. you are poisoned. But he does give you a big hug.
I love my buddy Gorfaldorg.
Oh, man. Kovac is going to put a hand on Mop's head and use 5 points of lay on hands to cure the poison.
Very smart.
Oh.
And
And then Kovac's going to sort of look up to the bandit captain and say, I'll be completely honest, I expected you to start shooting.
start shooting you?
Yeah.
And it's a good thing you didn't, because I would have cast Power Word Kill on you.
Yeah, you would have done that.
Would you like me to do it right now?
Mop.
Yeah, go for
Oh.
it.
Buddy.
I'm gonna
Mom,
cast Sleep on him.
Mop. No, but like that's good.
Can I
Mop.
cast
Roll-
Sleep on him?
Roll 5d8.
Mop says power word kill, and then everyone just gets flashbacks to Maldor.
It. Who do you center it on? Do you center it on the bandit captain? Or like on this guy here?
On the captain. On the captain.
You're gonna see
He
this
kinda
as a
like-
hostile
He just kind of
traffic.
like yawns. And he says, "Nope, that ain't gonna work on me."
And then I cast Power Word Kill.
Yeah, you totally do that. Besides, no. We couldn't shoot you at that point, anyways. You guys weren't close enough. And then you see an arrow shoot out from the trees.
Oh fuck.
And that's where we'll end the session for today.
No!
Come on!
God damn it!
We got Gorfaldorg.
You got Gorfaldor.
Yeah, so we've got someone else to help us out. But man, I'm gonna fuck these guys up.
It's okay. Craggletooth has a gun. We're fine.
Craggletooth has a gun.
I forgot what
And go
class.
Craggletooth we
What
trust.
class? What class is Gorfaldorg?
Gorfaldor
Druid.
was a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh, I thought they were druids.
He's not right now though.
Oh.
Right now he is a grung wildling.
Oh, what the hell? What's
Yeah.
that?
He's a grung in general. Like, that's what the frog
Oh, yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Wildling is just like a wanderer.
Oh,
He has a few spells on
didn't
him,
feel
but
like
nothing
it.
crazy.
I didn't feel like it.
I didn't feel
I didn't like it.
I didn't wanna.
It's still real.
I love him so much.
I'm so happy that got you guys that specific bit. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, but I mean, look,
didn't wanna.
hey, I did sort of talk us into a corner there. I think if we let them live, we're running a risk that we shouldn't run. So, yeah, we're killing them.
I don't like.
Oh yeah,
killing
for sure.
people. I don't like killing people.
Too bad.
Let me-
Crackers is fine with killing people.
I'm gonna set
Oh,
these guys
fuck,
up a
you're
bit.
moving them.
Yeah, that's where they're gonna start next session.
Shit.
damn.
Do we have to roll? Do we have to roll saving throws?
No, just
No.
initiative next session. But yeah,
Okay.
that is the end of this one. While I look for somebody to raid.
Yippee!
Ooh, that'll be good. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm so yippee. That's what they call me.
I'm so yippee core.
I'm so yippee.
Oh.
I'm happy
More of
pilled.
you.
I'm happy pilled.
I'm so happy pilled and yippee core.
What?
Why do you say it like that?
You
know what they say.
So much, man.
Why
Um,
not?
What do they say, Dust? Say it.
all toasters. Toasters.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say that
Toast.
in...
Toast.
What's this? I need to go back onto the... Can you say that in Gorfaldorg's voice?
All toasters. Toasters.
I fucking love him so much, man.
I love that man.
I want art of Mop just hugging Gorfaldor regardless.
That...
Easy.
Oh, I do
Just
get to
see
look.
as Mops like continuously like keeps hugging Garfaldorg, they just like slowly just start dying.
Man, is hugging friends normally this tiring? No, Mop, you're literally dying.
Oh, fine. Penny! Is that your
They
fucking
sound like
toy
a
or
squeaky toy.
Penny squeaky toy. That's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
We get foiled on Squeaky
God. I might end up running for you guys a couple of holiday one shots.
Please!
Yes!
No.
Yes!
I thought
Please.
I thought about it earlier today. I was like looking out my window, and for some reason it looks like it normally looks around Christmas time, which is when I
Oh.
normally have my window open. And I was like, I want to run a Christmas one shot for these people that has nothing to do with the main plot.
It'd be
Oh.
so fun though.
Yeah.
Please, would love that.
Would
I think that'd be
would
fun.
it be canon or
We'll see.
Ending.
Funny. is what
Please,
would
can it be canon?
Yeah,
We'll see.
would be so funny?
But I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
I think I might put a thing in where I could just find an extra day that isn't our normal day, where we can get together and I can run a free little Christmas one shot for you guys.
Christmas
Please.
one.
I will be drawing art for that. I swear to fuck.
That'd be fun. But yeah, that is the end of today. I have found a thing that we can raid. Thank you guys for playing, and thank you guys for watching, despite the Wi-Fi hiccups. I think I like genuinely made money today, which is crazy. Because Travis just gave me money. Hold on. I want to see, how much did Travis give me? About
Travis is the
15,
winner.
just like $15 for fun.
Love Travis.
That's
subscribe.
crazy. Like and subscribe. Hi. But yeah, I will see you all next week, and soon I'm gonna start streaming Wednesdays too for dragons. Ooh, dragons. Ooh,
Dragons.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dragons, dragons, dragons,
dragons, dragons.
Dragons.
Giants!
True.
All
Dragons
right.
and dragons?
Dragons and dragons.
Dragons and more dragons.
Dragons
More
and
dragons.
dragons and dragons.
It's all dragons. It's all dragons.
Dragons.
All
Set
dragons.
in the tune of fish.
Fish.
Dragons.
Fish.
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 Sushi, of course.
Fish.
I shake DM for soundboard perms. Arr.
I don't give it to you.
Arr.
I said I don't give it to you.
No!
What a hater.
No!
You hate
What
me.
a freaking hater.
What does Sigma?
What?
What if what
What?
does?
What if what? What if
the
what?
Sigma?
What a Sigma? What the hell?
Hard to have.
Okay.
What the hell?
So for some reason the last raid didn't work, so we're gonna try this one instead. I already have a raid in progress. Well, I don't, so fucking get got. Alright, I'm gonna end this